Sorry for the earlier glitch. This information is coming out of Moody, Alabama. There's an American male. Christopher Pridmore is the white man who addressed city council and also the homeowners association about this playground that's on the property of a registered sex offender. The sex offender's name is Gregory Lamar Johnson. He was convicted of sexual ransom, which is a Class A felony, and sexual abuse of a child under 12, sexual assault with an object. ABC 3340 reached out to the attorney, who declined to comment on the charges. Mr. Pridmore says, I'm extremely concerned. His charges he's been charged with, he's in the county jail for now, aren't minor crimes. These are very bad. Pridmore expressed. I totally agree. Now, there are laws in Alabama pertaining to your dwelling. You cannot be school, daycare, so on and so forth. 500 feet loitering, okay? So a couple thousand feet, I think it's 2,000 or so, you can't be within living near school, daycare, so on and so forth. So this is what's interesting. We're talking about on his own private property. He has a little jungle gym for kids. I don't know if he has kids or not. That wasn't mentioned in the article or the news broadcast. But nonetheless, anybody who knows him should know he's got offenses. So I can't see you wanting your children to be around a sex offender if indeed you have children by this Mr. Johnson, Gregory Lamar Johnson, currently locked up because he caught new charges. So this man and other people in the community who do care have a right to be concerned because he's a registered sex offender with a playground on his property and it's in visual view. You can see it. So that means what? He deliberately put it there. He knew exactly what he was doing. Oh, I can't go be around children. I'm not supposed to be within so many feet of children, gymnasiums, so on and so forth. I'll go put a jungle gym on my property, hope a child sees it, might wander off and go play over there. Then now they're on my property and he can do what he wants with children. This is disturbing information. Very disturbing. Now, there's legal wranglings about constitutional rights, what the city can do, not do. The city is going to have to refer to the Attorney General to see what they can do legally to have him removed, the playground removed off of his property. I think they have every legal right, because if you're telling a person he or she cannot go within so many, my personal opinion, Gregory Lamar Johnson caught a charge 2019, and now he's caught some new charges pertaining to sexual abuse of a child under 12 with an object, assault, Class A felony, kidnapping, and some minor for ransom, Class A felony. So you're blackmailing somebody about their own child? See, this is crazy right here. This shows he don't give a you know what. This is why sex offenders, he's registered on the registry, does not need to be within any walking visual limit of a school, playground, daycare, park, gymnasium, any function that children are allowed to attend. And yes, I get it. It's going to be kind of hard because schools on every corner, churches on every corner, daycares on every corner. But my thing is, this is the road you chose. This is the path you chose to be a pedophile and assault children. So you got to pay the piper. You can't live around children. You can't be around children. You can't be seen with children. Now, some fool wants to bring their child, knowing you're a pedophile, their tail needs to go to jail as well. Hell yeah. You willingly know that this man, woman is a pedophile. They're on the registry or they've been arrested for allegations. They've been arrested, charged, convicted, and or even if there's allegations, I still would be leery about having you around my damn kid. I don't care if we're related or not. And we have learned over the years with pedophilia, many people continue to have perpetrators around their children. They've heard the rumors of uncle, grandpa, brother, whomever touching the kids, and you still allow that person to be around your child. You're wrong. And you're just as guilty and foul as the perpetrator, and that's my personal opinion. Take the poll on my community page. Do you think the city should remove the playground off his property? Should it be allowed on his property, number one? And number two, should the city intervene and or homeowners association, whichever, whoever can get the legal right, should they be able to remove the playground off of his property? Now, they had a poll up on this article, and at the time of the poll, they had 77% believes yes, nothing to entice kids. It says, should laws limit the property of registered sex offenders? At the time of this, then the news broadcast, their poll had a different outcome, 90%, and the city council should and shouldn't do about it. Do you believe it's unconstitutional to remove the playground? Weigh in. Weigh in, everybody. See if I can find it. Hold on. Hope you all are well. Please take the polls on my community page. Follow me on Newsbreak. And also, I've got some movies for this weekend. The Alphabet Killer is my weekend suggestion. Also, I will share it after this broadcast. And also, I put another one up there. What was it, yesterday or the night before? Clove Hitch Killer. Very good movie. It's kind of reminiscent of the BTK case. So feel free to check it out. 1 second, everybody. Trying to find my page. Can't pull it up for some reason. It's this screen. Difficult, this iPad. Hello, everybody. Hope you all are well. There we go. I don't know what's going to happen to Mr. Johnson. It is obvious that when it comes to pedophilia, they cannot contain themselves. And they say it's a disease that you can't cure. So allowing a pedophile to roam the streets, have freedom, is a no-go. Usually they will reoffend. It's just a high percentage that they will reoffend. And why would you want to jeopardize a child's life to come in contact with a pedophile? And the sad part of the story, besides a person, a child, whether it be a woman or a man or another child, if you already have charges against you, you are not going to want to go back to jail or prison. And that's where homicide comes into play. That is why a lot of children are missing and a lot of children are unalived, because the person decided that, hey, I'm not about to go back to prison and do life or hell, get the death penalty. I'll unalive the kid. And we have new laws here in Tennessee pertaining to any assaults against children. You will get life in prison. And also, I believe you will face the death penalty for unaliving a said child. Take the polls on my community page. I've got quite a bit of polls up there pertaining to the Dollar Tree, Puff Daddy, all type of crazy nonsense. Hold on. It's jumping off now. I should have known that. Case in point, an Alabama man wants a playground of a registered child molester's home to be removed by the city. 93% of you said yes, it should be removed. 7% of you said no, 0% of you unsure. 15 people voted. Should registered pedophiles be allowed to own a playground, kid accessories on the outside of their properties? 28 of you voted. 0% yes, no 100% out of 28 votes. So there was no ifs, ands, buts, unsure, none of that. 100%. So 100% of you all said no child accessories playgrounds on the outside. But then I asked you about the man wanting the neighbor's playground removed, and 15% of you voted, 15 people voted, and you all said 93%. yes, it should be removed. And 7% said no, so I believe that's one person. And I'd like to know who that one person is, because you're probably somebody who would aid a pedophile, because you know damn well a pedophile should not have any paraphernalia on the outside of his or her property that would entice a child. That goes for bicycles, tricycles, doll houses, swimming pools, playgrounds, basketball goals, motorbikes. I don't care. It's all the same to me. Nothing for a child even want to go look at. Because once a child's on the property, he or she's out of sight. Nobody can see them. The rest is history. All right, we're going to go over some of my polls, and then I'm going to check out here. Thank you for joining me. You all have a wonderful weekend. Trump is considering pardoning Puffy. He feels like the district attorney's office fairly targeted him, the feds, and the lead prosecutor. Do you believe they targeted Puffy? I'll put that on a poll as well. 44 of you voted. Right, 2%. Wrong, 84%. Unsure, 5%. Don't care, 9%. Should the Dollar Tree carry items over $1.25? I just saw a video earlier, article rather, where they're now selling items, LED lights, for $20 in the Dollar Tree. Don't know what city and state that's in. But do you agree that it's getting out of control with $3, $5, $10 items in the Dollar Tree? Should Dollar Tree carry items over $1.25? 19% of you said yes. 72% of you said no. 6% unsure. 3% don't care. 32 votes. Dollar Tree carrying items for $20. Good, 3%. Bad, 74%. Unsure, 12%. Don't care, 12%. Very interesting. Very interesting. And 84% of you say it's wrong for Donald Trump to even consider pardoning Mr. Sean Puffy Combs. It seems like Trump is trying to get everybody out of prison, which is a farce. Even with this Ghislaine Maxwell, one of his victims' families, Ms. Jeffries' families, do not want Ghislaine released. And it just seems like to me, since he's gotten into office, he's just freeing every cow, donkey, duck out of the off the farm, just opening the gate and letting all the farm animals come out to roam. The Chrisleys, and all they've done is complain since they've been released. That shows you how ungrateful they are. It's rough out here. How's it rough out here? You have a whole home. You have some type of skill to make money. What are you complaining about? Exactly. Just ungrateful. Damn ungrateful. So we can thank Mr. Trump for that. You let these people out, and all they're going to do is go to social media and the TV and complain about being free. How rough it is. Well, as people have said in the articles pertaining to that subject matter, well, go back to prison. You don't like it out here, go back. Because I'm sure you'll find some type of way to break the law. You probably will be back in there. And you may not be so lucky the next time to be pardoned out of prison. That's the latest, everybody. Jungle Jim. Should a sex offender, registered, not whatsoever, have any type of child accessories on their property in eyesight, plain view? Take the poll on my community page. I say no, because our children are our future. And if we are not going to uplift them, uphold them, take care of them, well, who's going to do it? Definitely not a registered sex offender. That's not somebody you want taking care of your child, if you understand what I'm saying. And so allowing them to have child items on the property means we don't care about our children. And that is the message we're sending to the children and to the universe. Yeah, sure. Put the Jungle Gym out there. Let a kid wander by, see it, wander off, go on the property. The next thing you know, we have a missing kid. Or we have a kid coming back telling his or her parent they've been touched inappropriately by the neighbor. Very, very scary. Mr. Johnson, you know better. You put that Jungle Gym, that playground on your property to entice children. I believe that. You're already convicted, and you knew this little itty bitty spider will wander off, be curious, get on the swing, get on the slide, and then I'll ease over to them, make light conversation, bring them some candy or lemonade, And then you'll probably say, hey, you want to come in my shed or my garage? I got a bike in there I don't need. If you're welcome to have it. And then once the child goes into the garage, the shed, your house, we'll be talking about another type of story. You're a dirty SOB. You intentionally put that playground out there. You knew exactly what you were doing. And this neighbor is doing the right thing by fighting for our children, because our children have rights as well. Like, share, subscribe. Drop your comments below this video. And if you'd like to donate to this great network, $Big Angie, 129 Cash App. If you see something, say something. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. Mind the children. They are our future, and they deserve all of our attention, all of our focus. They deserve it. Keep our children safe. Speak up. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful weekend. You have been listening to the Raw Excel. Thank you. Talk to you guys later. Bye.